Welcome back to the channel. Jcfigz here, and today we're going to review the McFarlaneToys DC Multiverse Batman The Ultimate Movie Collection. Let's kick things off with the box art, and man, this box art is beautiful. It says Warner Brothers 100, celebrating every story in the top left corner. You can see the Batman symbol in the center in black and silver, and it's very shiny. Batman, the Ultimate Movie Collection. Then you can see the 6 Batman symbols representing the 6 movies that this 6-pack features. DC Multiverse includes 6 Batman action figures and 1 Bat Signal. Turn the box over to the side. There you go again, Warner Brothers celebrating every story 100. DC Multiverse includes 6 Batman figures and 1 Bat Signal. And guess what? You can open this box up. And there is some Velcro keeping this box together. And once you open it up, you can see the 6 action figures that are included in the set, as well as the Bat Signal right there. We'll take a closer look at all of this here in a second. Close that box back up. Then on the back of the box it says the Ultimate Batman Movie Collection. You can see Gotham City right there in the center and the Bat Signal in the sky. And then you can see the 6 trading cards that are included with this set. Just wow, I am in love with this box art. On the other side of the box it says Batman the Ultimate Movie Collection again. DC Multiverse and the Bat Signal there again in silver and black. Overall, this box art is stunning, and I'll definitely be hanging on to this box even though I'm going to be taking each figure out of it. Now let's take a closer look at the figures in the box. Okay, so starting off with Robert Pattinson's The Batman. You can see the Batman logo right there at the bottom. And here is the Robert Pattinson Batman. Looking good inside of his plastic prison. Moving on, we have the Justice League Batman and or Batfleck. Also looks really good inside the plastic prison. Then we move to the Dark Knight, Christian Bale's Batman, which is my personal favorite live action Batman. Let me know who yours is in the comment below. You can see the Dark Knight symbol right there at the bottom. He looks exactly the same as the Dark Knight figure that was released previously. Of course, he does have the cloth goods cape. We will do a comparison here shortly. Then we have the Batman and Robin George Clooney figure, and this one looks really, really good. A lot of people are saying that this is their favorite out of the set. However, I think my favorite out of the set is the Batman Forever Batman. Val Kilmer. Just this Batman figure looks stunning. I love the steel blue look on this Batman. And honestly, I really enjoyed the movie. A lot of people hated the movie, but I absolutely loved Batman Forever as a child. Then lastly, we have Batman from 1989, Michael Keaton's Batman figure. Now this is basically the same as the 1989 Batman figure that came with the Batmobile. Possibly a few color differences, but we will be comparing this one with the 1989 figure that came with the Batmobile also. And then we have the Bat Signal down here. It looks like the cards are all behind this Batman card. And then the DC stands. So yeah, overall, I mean, this thing just looks fantastic in the box. But of course, we are going to go ahead and open this box up and take a closer look at each figure outside the box and test out that Bat Signal. Okay, so finally I have everything out of the box. Now let's start off with the trading cards that this set comes with, and all of the cards are very nice. They're silver on the front, and of course they feature Batman 89, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, Batman from Justice League, and the Batman Robert Pattinson. On the back of each card reads a description of each of these Batman characters from their respective movies. You can go ahead and pause the video and read those descriptions if you'd like. But I'm really happy that Todd McFarlane decided to make these cards look special with the silver outlining around the front of them. Let me know if you guys collect these cards and display them or put them away in the comments below. Then of of course we have the bat signal, and the bat signal looks very good. It is silver, and it actually looks like it's made out of metal, and it's heavy, but it's not. It is made out of plastic, and it's very light. It's kind of flimsy. I'm almost afraid to mess with it a whole lot, but in order to open this bat signal up and change out the signal, all you have to do is pull the top part down and take that signal out, and then replace it with one of the other 3 that come with this set. Now the 4 signals that come with this set are of course the old school Batman logo, and then we have the Dark Knight signal. Of course we have the Justice League Batfleck signal, and then we have the Robert Pattinson signal with lines across it. And this bat signal does work very well, and it even includes batteries, so you can use it as soon as you unbox it. You can even move the bat signal up and down. Now here's a quick overview of each figure. The 89 Batman figure looks amazing. If you haven't yet, check out my review of the 89 Batman and Batmobile. This one is basically the same, just a few different color variations, such as the bat symbol on the chest is yellow, whereas the 89 Batman that came with the Batmobile, the symbol is gold. The utility belt is still gold on this version, and all the other details look the same. We'll do a deeper comparison here in a minute, but I just want to overview each one of these Batman figures. Then we have the Batman Forever Val Kilmer, and the armor on this looks beautiful. Like I said earlier, the Batman symbol on the chest looks fantastic, as well as the one on the utility belt. The armor looks amazing. The helmet even has the lines on the side of the head, so the cowl looks great. And just all the little details going all around this Batman armor really captures the likeness to the Batman Forever character in the movie. Super realistic, and of course the cloth goods cape is a very nice touch. And another thing to note is there are differences in each one of their capes, and that's so awesome. A Batman and Robin figure, George Clooney. This is the first time, and the armor on this one looks really good as well. The gauntlets on the forearms look great too, and yes, he even has the nipples on the torso. The utility belt looks pretty good, although it is a little bit plain, and it's really nice to see the Batman symbol on the shin guards. The cowl looks good, and the face scan is good as well. I definitely think his face scan, or at least the mouth or jaw area, does resemble George Clooney. Next up we have Christian Bale Batman figure, and of course this is basically a re-release of the previous released Christian Bale Batman. The only difference I notice as of now is the cloth goods cape, but again we will go over the differences in depth here in a minute. The armor still looks really good on this figure, just like the previous released one. And I have to say, if the only difference between this and the last released Dark Knight Batman figure is the cloth goods cape, then I'm probably going to sell my older one because there's no use for it. If I have one with the cloth goods cape, why do I need one with a hard plastic one? I don't. Then we have the Batfleck figure, and he looks awesome too. Like I said before, I don't have the previous released Batfleck, but I'm definitely glad I waited to get that, and now I have the one with the cloth goods. The armor on this thing looks great. Very, very detailed. The cowl looks good too, and you can tell that it's Ben Affleck. This is the only figure in the set that does not come with closed fists. He has slightly open hands, unfortunately. However, all the other figures in the set do have closed fists. One other thing to note is that there are no extra hands included with this set. But we can't complain too much, seeing how we get all these awesome accessories like the bat signal, the cards, all the cloth goods capes. I think I'd rather have all that, and everyone else has closed fist hands anyway. It's alright that one of them don't. Finally, we have Robert Pattinson Batman, and his armor looks good as well. This does look like the previous released Robert Pattinson Batman, but of course, again, it does come with the cloth goods cape. Now, I might have to pick up some of the other figures from the Robert Pattinson Batman film just to go with this. While we're on that topic, I would really love to see some of the other characters from the movies these figures are from. I believe we're getting a line that has Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze, or Freezinator, if you will. Now, I'm not going to go over the articulation here because I've already done that in previous videos. You can go ahead and watch the Batman 89 and Batmobile video to see that articulation, as well as the Dark Knight series review that I did to see that articulation. Now, in regards to articulation, all of these figures do have double jointed elbows and double jointed knees. However, they are pinned. The only figure that's a little bit hindered in the articulation is the Dark Knight Batman because of the shoulder armor. Other than that, they all basically have the exact same articulation. Now, we'll go ahead and do some comparisons and then take some action shots. Alright, so here's some comparisons. On the very left, we have the 89 Batman that came with the Batmobile, and on the right side of that is the 89 Batman that came with this movie collection. Right away, you can notice a few paint application differences. Like I mentioned previously, the bat symbol on the chest is different shades. The bat symbol on the Batmobile, Michael Keaton, is gold, whereas the bat symbol on the movie collection, Michael Keaton Batman, is yellow. The utility belt shades are also different. The 89 Batmobile figure has a darker gold utility belt, whereas the movie collection version has a lighter gold utility belt. Besides that, most everything else looks to be pretty much the same. The cowl does look to be a slightly different size. The 89 Batmobile version seems to be a little bit smaller, whereas the movie collection seems to be like a little bit of a bigger cowl. Moving on to the Michael Keaton figures. The Michael Keaton Dark Knight figure that came with this movie collection does have a few slight differences, one of them being the paint application is a little bit of a lighter steel gray, whereas the original release is a bit darker steel gray. Besides that, there's very minor differences to the armor. The original release, the armor on the shoulders are actually a little bit indented, whereas the movie collection version, the armor is more smooth and round and not dented. Besides that, the knee pads are also slightly different. The knee pads on the movie collection version are skinnier and a little bit shorter, whereas the original release, the knee pads are a little bit wider and longer. And there might be some other small differences in the armor as well. This set is an absolute must-have for any Batman fan. The detailing, the articulation, the cloth goods cape, the bat signal, everything, even the packaging just looks incredible. Do yourself a favor and make sure you pick it up whenever you get the chance before the prices skyrocket. And if you shop at entertainmentearth.com or even figurestoycompany.com, you can use discount code Jcfigz to save 10%. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at JC_Figs for daily content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, peace.